Welcome to this week's installment of the 2-Minute Drill. Back with us again is Nichols head coach Kevin Loney. Kevin, you went down to Coast Guard this weekend. Loss was 37-20. Turnover battle cost you some points early on, but on defense, just some mistakes seemed to doom you in the end.
Way too many mistakes against a disciplined football team. And when you think academy, you think discipline, and that's Coast Guard is going to play hard. They're not going to beat themselves, and they don't need any help. They've played some really good competition all year long, and I think you may have had a couple of guys who thought, okay, they were 0-3, they're 4. But I thought we did a good enough job of telling you guys that wasn't the case, but obviously maybe not. Then also, you can't turn it over on offense. And then 2, on defense, you have to make plays. And, you look at the 2 stats that jump out are, hey, there were two interceptions for touchdowns that we threw. But, our first drive, their first drive, second half, we made 5 huge mistakes that gave them yard after yard after yard. And, just things you just can't do. And at the end of the day, they made more plays than we did.
Some things you've been touching on with the team that they've done well lately. Scoring early, and in this game in particular, we had, I believe, an 18-play drive that went down. So talk about that, please.
Certainly. Our offense is gaining confidence. Obviously, we've got some guys who can make some things happen. We're trying to find people besides Dylan Rimsky. After the first week, everyone thought it's a Dylan Rimsky show, but, Grant Klimek, in back-to-back games now, has had big runs on the first play of the game. He's a pretty explosive player. We outrushed those guys. We had, I think, 244 yards rushing, which I think haven't done that around here in a long time. So it was really good to see our run game get going, and we need it now, getting ready to go play against one of the best teams in the country.
Speaking of Salve Regina, they're coming on a homecoming weekend. This is a team that won the conference last year, coming in now with a new head coach, but still just as many weapons.
Certainly. Salve is really good, and I think the key against a team like that is, A, you can't beat yourself. They don't need help. Don't turn the ball over. Protect the football at all costs. Defense, you've got to make tackles on their explosive players. Richie Edwards, their tailback, is finally healthy, and then he's got help with Dan Bunacore. Those guys are outstanding players. Steve Wilkin at their quarterback spot is a phenomenal football player. 2 years ago, we had about 6 sacks. We ran a lot of the same stuff last year, and he was way too athletic for us to tackle him. So we've got to keep him in the pocket, and hopefully, and take our chances down the field.
This is your 3rd homecoming at Nichols. Talk about what it means to you, having the alumni back, having some former players around.
Yeah, obviously as a school, we don't do reunion weekends over the summer. So homecoming is a huge deal for us here. A lot of alumni come back. They get a chance to see our players, see our coaches, see what we're made of, and just the camaraderie, the passion that everyone who's a Nichols person has for the institution. It's on full display for the entire week.
Great, thanks, Coach Loney. Fans, log on to nicholsathletics.com to keep track of the Bison. Also, Saturday's game begins at 1 o'clock at Vendetti Field. Thanks, Coach Loney.
Thank you.